Welcome to The Topic, where we highlight Houston Community College, our students, our programs, and our reach into the community. I'm Todd Duplantis. HCC is training the next generation of entry-level drilling rig crew members with the Rig 1 program. The program is a very visionary project. Here to tell us more is Director Horatio Brooks. Thanks and welcome to the show.
Yeah, welcome. Glad to be here.
We're talking about what type of jobs? Are jobs that are roustabouts? What exactly are these jobs?
These are entry-level roustabout positions that industry has indicated that they need for their offshore as well as land-based drilling platforms.
Are these the type of jobs that in the past they kind of would learn as they go? Now I guess they're sending them to us to give them some training before they get out there on the rigs.
Absolutely, absolutely. In the past, an individual would come in with no training, no experience, and consequently there would be a lot of safety issues, individuals getting hurt. So industry approached HCC and we developed a program to where we can train individuals, emphasizing safety and just introducing them to the drilling platform as well as just the drilling industry as a whole to reduce a lot of the safety issues that they're having in industry. And
they'll actually get to practice on a quasi-platform at HCC, on one of the HCC campuses. Tell us about Rig 1.
Well, Rig 1 is the developed platform that we're utilizing to train individuals as roustabouts, as I mentioned, as well as offshore, as well as on land drilling. We have an overhead crane, forklift, as well as a lot of the hand tools and a lot of the processes that would utilize on the rig.
I'm a child of the oil fields myself. My dad worked in the oil industry and his first job was a roustabout.
Yes.
Is that something now, I guess, that people can get a start in the industry and move on up in?
Yes, well, roustabout is the entry-level position, whether it be on a land rig, whether it be offshore. You go in and you'd be a roustabout, the duties, housekeeping duties, working in pretty much every aspect of the drilling rig itself. From there, you can determine where you would like to further your career, whether that be subsea engineering, mechanical, electrical, electronics, logistics, all those things, or just become a driller and work your way up as being a driller.
Some people think that well, obviously the oil industry is having a lull right now. Gas prices are down, but they're a little bit on the rise right now.
Yes, they are.
But what's the job prospect for folks getting into training? There's still a need for roustabouts. We're always going to be drilling for oil, at least in the foreseeable future.
Right. Well, right now, because of the mass of layoffs, and because of the oil prices plummeting the way they did, a lot of individuals were unfortunately laid off. And those individuals may or may not be coming back to oil and gas.
That's what I hear.
And during that time, you had a lot of individuals that had been in the oil and gas industry 20, 30 years, and they have just elected to retire. So you have a big gap, so to speak, when it comes to the actual knowledge and experience. So we need to backfill those individuals that we need to replace. So the drilling can continue on.
Now, you're looking to get a start in the oil industry. You take this program. Tell me what the program entails. You have some classroom learning before you get on the rig.
Yes, the first phase is what we call the Introduction to Petroleum Industry. It's 4 weeks in length. It's primarily classroom based. In there, you learn the different phases of the oil and gas industry. We have the upstream, downstream, midstream, offshore. Get an emphasis on safety. A lot of the acronyms and terminology are used for the offshore industry. We also prepare an individual how to interview, as well as put together the resume and things of that nature.
And job placement as well?
Well, for the job placement comes on the back end.
Right, okay.
But the second phase is what we call Roustabout 1, and then the third phase is Roustabout 2. This is where the individual actually gets out on the rig itself, gets involved hands-on, putting hands on the tools, and actually go through some of the evolutions that would take place on an actual drilling platform.
It's a fascinating program, and we look forward to having you back on the topic to discuss it again with us as we move forward with Rig 1.
All righty, glad to be here.
Thanks for joining us. And if you want to know more about Rig 1 and how you can enroll in the program, visit hccs.edu/Rig 1. For The Topic, I'm Todd Duplantis. I'll see you next time.